So I'm just standing at the starting point of Route 92 till Ærøskøbing, 12.5 kilometers. So it's not that far away. It will just be 30 to 40 minute ride if everything goes smooth. I got a little sandwich from the supermarket, and I've also found a multi-tool or something, stuff like that, which has, you know, the Allen key with multiple sizes, cutters and minus drivers and so on. But it didn't have any Allen key to fit with my broken broken pedal, sadly. So that was just a mistaken purchase. But anyway, that happens, and the best would be the pedal would be held until I at least reach to Søby, back at the ferry station, and which I think would be doable, because from here to Ærøskøbing is 12.5, and from Ærøskøbing to Søby is, what's that, 17 kilometers, as I have checked on the map. So in total would be another 30 kilometers. And yeah, they've been holding until now, so yeah, I'm just hoping that would be fine. Just like I seem concerned about my pedal, and I am really concerned about them, because you can't cycle if they get broken. So Route 92, Ærøskøbing, let's go. So I'm just at the place called the Omul, and there is a sign says 92 is this way, and if you look on the other side, there is a sign says, on the brick house says Route 92 is this way, and then you get to wonder which one should I follow. And apparently this little road that is just like ending there, which is called the Chonopy, it seems that if I just take this road and turn to right at the end, it will just lead me to Ærøskøbing. But I suppose I sort of follow 92 this way, and at the end I turn to left and right. I don't know what these routes are wanting to show us, because it's not really okay. There is another sign says Route 92 is to the right, but instead of doing it, I turn to the left and follow this road to the Ærøskøbing, but it looks fairly small. Like, I'm confused. I gotta check on the map what I'm doing. Okay, so what was happening was just I was having the map wrongly positioned in my head, and instead of turning to right there, I should have turned to left. And here it is, Route 92 this way. So like this, and as I was checking on the Google map, it also matches to the direction to Ærøskøbing. I just don't know, like, I was pretty much following the signs, and at some point it's like all got jammed, and like I got lost in this little village. But anyway, everything ended fine. I'm just gonna continue this road straight ahead and head to Ærøskøbing. Oh. Is my bike okay? Holy man. Fortunately I'm intact. Just feel a little, just got a little hit on my thigh, but I have a helmet on, as I can see on my shadow. Nothing has happened. I don't just like fall off on the ground, and damn, could I thought I was holy shit, I thought I was man. Just the middle of nowhere. I think like I just made that little bump. Nothing over there I stepped on. I know, I just lost my balance entirely. Holy man. Just be careful, and there is unpaved road over there. Just be careful when you bike. Okay, I think from now on I'm not gonna film and bike at the same time. When I film I stop. When I bike I don't film. So another sort of thing is that the road is apparently unpaved. So I just have to push this bike. Can't ride on this guy because it would definitely highly cause a puncture on the wheels if I ride on it. So just have to do it. But as I was checking on the Google map, there should be a paved road coming up soon. This unpaved one wouldn't last so long, so let's hope that this road will get paved like somewhere soon. I don't have to push this bike for long distance. And one more thing is that this phone is almost dying. Not almost, but I can see the battery is remaining for 30%, and I should have the ferry ticket shown somehow when I get on board. So I gotta stop filming. And nej, jeg skal lige gå med den. Ja. No. I mean, ask me if I'm having any problem, and like, well, yeah, I kind of had, but not currently. I just have to push this guy because, yeah. And then, yeah. So I have to stop filming soon because I shouldn't have my phone dead when I get on board on the ferry, and I should be able to have the ticket shown. I didn't have it printed out, so I learned so many things from my trip, but I will definitely film when I reach to Ærøskøbing, and yeah. So I didn't mean to film actually until I reached to Ærøskøbing, which is just 3.5 kilometers away, but I just needed to film this viewpoint. Look at this. I think I am looking down toward the what's that, Marstal, which is this way, where you can pretty much like, you know, look over the half of Ærø from this point. And this is apparently sort of the top of a narrow hill, I guess. Well, I'm just gonna stop filming here, not to lose the battery, and I'm gonna cycle for the rest of the road to Ærøskøbing. So I'm just walking down this street. in the center of Ærøskøbing. So many colorful houses are just lining on the both sides, and they are really beautiful to look at as you're walking down the street. Yeah, I am really starting to get concerned about my pedal. I'm currently not feeling any wobble, but it can start at all the time, and I really don't want to ask for a car pickup when I reach at Fynshav. Today is Sunday, my roommates must be resting. I really don't want them to get off to the ferry station and pick me up for the same problem that I have caused just a week, 2 weeks maybe ago. So I will try my best to get Alenki. Today is Sunday, so all the cycle shops are closed, understandably. There is, okay, I'm just going to turn to left, yep. Just heading over to, no, yeah, I can head over, so so I'm just heading over to Netto, which I know is located by the ferry station. Let's take a look at it there, and if I sort of find out the Alenki, I will buy it. If not, leave it and bike the rest of 17 kilometers. But I'll do my best in finding the Alenki in this town. Look at these houses though. As I have read, Ærøskøbing is 1700s old, like town, and all these buildings are, as I can see, pretty well deserved. In this color is in pink. The one next is yellow. The next one is also brighter yellow. And yeah, well, houses are really beautiful to look at. And I've just avoided the street just next to it. But I actually want to walk through that street as well. That flag, isn't that Bulgarian one? I think, no, I thought because the yellow color just faded off and it's got white, so that's why I thought this was a Bulgarian flag. Yeah, I should figure out why people are hanging a Lithuanian flag in Ærø. Or maybe not Lithuanian. Look at that house. Having nice characters. No characters, patterns I meant. Sometimes I mistake the English words. White color, having a little mark on the facade. Can that be selling Alenki? Nope. No, they are not. They are not. Ice cream shop is also there. I also want to have a cup of coffee. The thing is, now it's 2:15 or maybe 20, and from here along N8 route to Søby, it's like 17 point something kilometers, so I should be able to make it within 1 hour if everything goes smooth. And my ferry departure is 4:15, so in theory I can leave this town 3:15, but of course I don't want to risk anything at all. Ideally I leave here latest 3:30 to 2:30 to 2:45 latest. just in case anything happens on the way. This is the another ferry that just reached. Okay, I don't know, I should probably not be walking on this side, so I'm just gonna hop over. That ferry seems way bigger than the one that I took from Fynshav. It has 2 layers of like car, like storage. The ferry itself seems also bigger, like 2-3 stories maybe. The cars are coming out, flooding from the ferry. Okay, here is Netto. I will find an Allen key. Will do my best. Can't find it, that's what it is. Fortunately, there is also a bus going on, which is even free to take. So, worst case scenario, I take that one to reach to Søby. All right. Okay, so here I am at the starting point of N8. 17 kilometers to go to Søby. I was looking in the Netto and they didn't have any single cycle bike related thing. Well, only thing was I could find was the length, and well, that's what it is. Netto is just a normal supermarket, so it's kind of wrong to expect that you would get a tool from such a place. So, and another little news was that I missed the last bus to Søby. So even if I want to take one, there is no option for today. Fine, that's also what happened. Today is Sunday, and the latest bus to my ferry doesn't go on Sundays, so can't take that one. Right. And the only thing I gotta do is to bike this N8 route for 17 kilometers without really having the pedal wobbling. And at the moment, yes, it's not wobbling, it's sitting stably. But I was just saying before, it can happen at all the time, anytime. So if I find somebody, some cyclists with like bags, I think might have tools, I stop them and ask if they have Allen key, and if they do, I'm just gonna ask for permission to use it for a second and tighten up my pedal. That's all I can do for now. And I mean, luckily cyclists in Denmark are really helpful with each other. So yeah, let's hope that I find somebody on the way out there. And time is 2:40 now, so it's also a good time to depart. And yeah, that's pretty much it. By the way, I am myself is fine after falling off, but I should never, or you should never in general, cycle and film at the same time. You should never do it. But my injury is not that bad, pretty much luckily. Just feeling a little pain on my left thigh as I hit it on the pedal or somewhere as I was falling on the ground. But luckily, that was just all happened. Great. Alright, let's get going for the rest of 17 kilometers to Søby. And again, my phone is also reducing its battery, so I'm not gonna film until I reach to my destination. Unless I find something interesting though. But yeah.
We will see. You're all I want to know. I feel free. I feel free.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I just came down that downhill, which this little blue sign standing with the red circle 8, and here you go. The ferry station is there. I have made it the rest 17 kilometers from Ærøskøbing without having any problem. On the way I also met actually Belgian cyclists, a couple who let me use his Allen key and just tighten it up, but yeah, it wasn't actually that loosened, this guy, so I don't think I need to tighten this guy once more before I get on board on this ferry. Hopefully I'll make it the way from Fynshav ferry station to my home. So that is very nice. The time is around 3:45, so I still have 30 minutes before that ferry departs, which is, well, I mean, perfect, because yeah, I think I will get a cup of coffee before I leave this town. So yeah, that's very nice. I have had a few problems and troubles on the way around in my cycle tour around Ærø, but overall, thankfully, I could make it the way around Route 91 and 2 and 8. So thanks for following my cycle tour, and I will leave it for today. My phone is keeps on reducing the battery. I should keep some left for my e-ticket. This is where I started around 5 hours ago. So yeah, thanks for following my story, and see you next time.